Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for today's webinar. I'm sorry about the delay in the beginning of today's session. Unfortunately, the system wouldn't push through the audio. The good news is that we're now up and running. My name is Kane Brennan, and I'll be your host for today's session. Before we begin today's session, I'd just like to run through a few bits with regards to housekeeping. On the right-hand side of your screen, you will all notice a panel that displays the information for you to contact our panel of presenters. You will be able to send your questions throughout the session, and we will respond to them at the end of today's session. Today's presentation is R&D Expenditure Optimization, an empirical approach to R&D expenditure. Today's presenters will be Hans Poulsen, who is the head of the consulting service for Thomson Reuters Life Science Consulting. Joining him is Philip Spearpoint, senior consultant for Thomson Reuters Life Science Consulting. What I will now do is hand across to Hans Poulsen to begin today's presentation. Thank you very much for that, Hans, and certainly Philip as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just approaching the hour mark now. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get through any more of the questions that have come in. There are a number that are unanswered. So what we will do is we'll collate all of the information post-session, and we will supply the information to Hans and Philip to follow up with directly. The post-session follow-up will be carried out now, and you will receive information in the very short future with links to the on-demand presentation as well as a copy of the slide deck. I'd just like to say thank you very much for your time today, and thank you to both Hans and Philip for the presentation, and we look forward to seeing you all in the future.